So I made it smaller so you can see. Watch the keys get struck. First the A was struck, right? You saw the A come up. You saw the S was struck. And watch the keyboard on the phone. Watch the keyboard.
You can type in whole words.
And the S was struck.
See that? They just typed an S.
During the course of my research and my investigation into masonry, I've come across countless proofs that gays are some of the main people doing this. There are countless gay masons, the dual gender Baphomet, the gays in Hollywood and the entertainment industry, you know, all the movie scenes showing men's butt for no reason, you know. And women aren't all enthusiastic about a man's buttocks. It's very rare you see a woman that cares about that. And, you know, there's so much evidence of gays, you know, Apple CEO gay, the millions of dollars that were raised for the victims, you know, in like less than 7 hours was like $500,000, and then it became millions of dollars in a matter of days for the victims of the gay nightclub shooting. I mean, it was really, there's so much evidence that gays have a disproportionate amount of influence on politics. Also, the gays who have been drugging me, you know, in and out. The last time I was there, 3 out of the 5 workers there were gay, and they were the ones who made contact with me. So on and so forth. So now let's look at this, shall we? You are going to see these people typing ass. It is these gays. And remember, I've uploaded 4 or 5 hijacking videos, you know, them hijacking my phone, maybe in the last 2 or 3 months, okay? This has been going on for several months now. I first noticed it, you know, about a year ago, and it became more dramatic in the last 6 months or so. These people are preoccupied and fixated with me, okay? And that's why homosexuality was on the list of mental illnesses in the first place, because psychiatrists saw that these people were fixated and preoccupied. I'm not saying psychiatrists know what they're talking about, but they saw this kind of obsessive nature of gays and this weird look in their eyes and their weird behaviors, and they saw how society was giving them a hard time for a good reason, and it was putting them in even a more dramatic, unnatural state of mind. So they said, well, this is a mental illness. And then the gays used their Masonic network, their politicians, their rich friends in Hollywood and the media, and pressured these people right there in San Francisco where the UN was formulated, and they got their way. And obviously the research of, you know, the mind control operation, Michael Bisexual Aquino, the Church of Satan, Church of Set rather, Temple of Set right there, Army Presidio Brace, where the mind control was up, you know, MK Ultra and their gay experiments and sub-projects, you know, the main feminist movement in San Francisco, and so on and so forth. Well, without any further ado, you're going to see them typing ass, 1 letter at a time. One hand's on my phone, not touching the keyboard or the screen, the other's on the camera recording. See that? A-S, and they're going to put the last S.
You can type in whole words.
I know it's a little bit blurry. Okay, so I'm going to pause it right here. Go in. That says ass. Alright.
Ass. See that? They just typed in ass.
Let's go back here again. See if I can get it clear here. If I make it smaller, it'll be more clear.
See that? They just typed in ass.
You know what? I think you can see the keys getting struck. So let's go back.
3, 2, 1.
One time. This is kind of blowing right. Let's look at the keyboard.
As the fuck you talking about? You know, you can type in whole words.
Zoom in on the keyboard. See that? The S was struck.
See that? They just typed in ass.
Now this happened yesterday on Tinder. This person says they're interested in cultural preservation. And she's not the only one with a rainbow scarf or whatever that thing is around her hair tie, or whatever you want to call it, you know, who's in the LGBT community, who's interested in this. On her profile, she also put she's not interested in a boyfriend, and that, quote unquote, she doesn't want to go on a hike. So she's one of those free love, feminist LGBT people who has been placed in charge of anthropology and, you know, museums and their network. They made it clear that they intend to misrepresent history and culture to make women and the LGBT community look good. I promise to God. I've researched this for 20 years. I don't lie. I have the highest standard of honor, and I will prove it definitively again and again. Oh, and don't forget that the shooter of the worst terrorist attack since 9/11 was also gay. Look it up. The one in the Florida, I believe it was Florida, the gay nightclub. Ow! 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 6'4", 260, 270. Big guy. He was a sprinter when he was the Calabar. So I made it smaller so you can see. Watch the keys get struck. First the A was struck, right? You saw the A come up. You saw the S was struck. And watch the keyboard on the phone. Watch the keyboard.
You've been typing whole words.
And the S was struck.
See that? He just typed an S.